Hello, hello! Long time no see, as always. Yeah, filming, editing, uploading has just not been in the cards for me at all this year. But that's okay. I'm getting some new stuff and I wanted to try it out on camera. So yeah, here we are. We'll just jump into it pretty much, but I'll show basically the new things that I'm trying, and it's all like drugstore newness, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, so I'll just show you the new things as I try them, obviously. So this is the new Milani. I don't know how new it is. I just don't go drugstore shopping a lot. But the Milani Fruit Fresh Lip Balm in Kiwi Watermelon. They had like 3 flavors at the one I went to. I have tried it a couple of times already. But I think it was like only $3 or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But it smells like, it reminds me of lip smackers, which might be bad for some people, but for me I really like it. It's kind of a mix between like a lip balm and a lip gloss because it's pretty shiny and not sticky at all, but just shiny like a gloss would be. Oh, and I said it wrong. It's Fruit Fetish, not Fruit Fresh. But yeah. Okay, and then the next thing I got to try is, I already opened it because I'm super excited, but the NYX Marshmallow Primer I got to try, and I just got a mini because I don't actually usually I don't wear primers, but I just wanted to try it. I was very intrigued, and then since I got the mini, it didn't come in a box. It doesn't say like what it does or anything. Looks like that. But so since I got the mini, it didn't come in a box or anything. So I had to look online for like what it does, and it's supposed to be like a 10-in-1 primer that hydrates, soothes, I'm not gonna list all 10, but hydrates, soothes, evens skin tone, which was like a pretty big claim for a lightly pink colored primer. But and then pore filling, smooth, like it's supposed to be everything. It feels nice. I generally use, if I do use primer, I use like the Ula Henriksen Banana Bright, or yeah, I don't really use primer. Or it kind of feels like the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas, but like less smoothing or something. I don't know. Yeah, like it's definitely hydrating. I'll give it that. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then I already wet my little marshmallow sponge. Look at it, how cute it is. Oh my gosh, it has a little heart that I just saw. You probably can't see it, but it's so cute. Okay, so for foundation, I'm just gonna use like, I'm just gonna use one that I really enjoy using right now. The NARS Soft Matte. I wear it like every day. The one thing I already know I'm not gonna like about it is like the sharp, well, they're kind of sharp, but the edges, yeah, I just know I'm not gonna like that, but that's okay. I still wanted a marshmallow sponge, so. I don't use NYX sponges though, like I'm not used to them at all. I always just go for Real Techniques or Beauty Blender if I'm feeling bougie. But yeah, so I've never used a NYX sponge actually before. I don't know, some people like that like stiffer sponge feel, but I'm not liking it very much. I have a fake tan on, and I just started doing my self tan again, so it's just not gonna match. I've had it on for about like 4 days now, so oh yeah, such a bad difference. Oh my gosh. Oh well, it's fine. But I feel like the primer is good too. Like it didn't make the foundation sit on top of my skin weird at all, so that's nice. And then I'm gonna do some concealer and brows, and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm back and just literally pay no attention at all to my brows. It was a rough one. The next thing I got to try is a cream blush from Milani. I don't know. I've heard like that they're good, but I've also heard like people don't know if they're talking about the squeezy tube blushes or the cream blushes or what. But I did used to have one of their powder blushes that I really liked, like the baked brushes. Oh my gosh, baked blushes that everyone was on. So yeah, I liked that. So I have high hopes for this guy. I did already swatch the color, but I think it's such a pretty color. It's just like a little really poppy, springy coral. It's called Coral Crush. So yeah, it's for sure coral. But we'll try it. I'm just like apparently so ready for spring. And I also think, oh, that was a lot. We'll see how that goes. I also think that my lip balm was affecting my blush color because look how cute they are together. It's a kiwi watermelon combo. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of what happened. But that's okay. I don't have a color like this, so it's fine. Tapping it out with the sponge. I think I'm gonna tap out the other side with my finger to see like the difference, because that's honestly how I would usually do a cream blush, is by tapping it out with my finger. Okay, I definitely applied a lot. And I like to put it up high right now because I am gonna be wearing this look to work. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna tap it out with my sponge now because I put a lot on, and yeah. But anyways, I like to put my blush up high right now because of the mask wearing, and I am going to be wearing this look to work. And I always find that like my eye look looks better if I have a blush on too, and you can see it. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but it just looks better. I got these two little e.l.f. blush and highlighter palettes. One in the shade Lychee and then one in the shade White Peach. I have used these, but they're newer to me. I've used them like twice, so, or like one of them each, one time. But so I want to use it, and I think I want to use the sponge with it just to like get a lot of use out of the sponge. I do really like the highlighters though. They're pretty subtle, but really nice for just like every day. I think that this peach blush is not my favorite on my skin tone, like on its own. I have to put it with either this lychee shade, like kind of do both of them, or something else under it. But yeah, so I do like it, but it's just on my skin tone, it's very orangey, which is fine if I'm going for that look, but if I'm not, it's a little much. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow primer on really quick. I'm just using one that I always use, the ABH primer. I finally got the little e.l.f. jalapeno bite-sized palette, and I'm super excited to try this. I watch Teresa's Dead religiously, and she always talks and raves about that palette. I mean, she is like a green/yellow goddess, so it makes sense that she would like that one the most. I like these other guys, like they're really nice for just having a quick and easy look. Oh, it's so pretty. Those shimmers are really nice, but they're a little subtle. Like, I was honestly expecting just a little bit more from them. But I will say, in my opinion, the shimmers are like hit or miss in this palette. Like, they're either good or they're amazing. Like, okay, just a side note, this looks really pretty already. Like, I am gonna use all the colors in it, but I would totally just do this, add some liner, and boom. Like, this looks great. I love that shade. Okay. Nice. Now I'm going to do the shimmers, but I am going to put some glitter glue on because that's what I would normally do before adding a shimmer, just to see how it pops. And this is just the NYX glitter glue, my fave. Okay, we're back. Yay. Okay, so I really enjoy this palette a lot. I really like it. It was a really fun to work with. It was so easy to work with, which is amazing. I did put the yellow like on the inner corner underneath, but I'm gonna take a little bit of my cream and sugar palette. Okay, camera totally died. But that's okay. Okay, yeah, so basically just a quick recap of everything. I really enjoyed this palette. It gave me such a pretty look, and I do actually feel like this one is a little more versatile but the lip balm, I like how it smells, but once it's on the lips you can kind of taste that fakeness. I do like it. It smells really good, but I don't know if it's worth like $8. But I did put it just on top of my lip liner, and yeah, it just looks like a gloss. It feels nice too, so I like it. It's good. And then the primer, I do think I like it. I don't notice anything like different about my makeup, so that's good. It didn't mess it up at all. It doesn't wear weird. And it was a little hydrating. I think I'll know more about it like at the end of the day when my skin has gone through its day, because it does usually like get drier throughout the day, so we'll see if it helped with that at all. The sponge, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it, and I like that it's a marshmallow, so I'm gonna keep it around for that. Okay, and then the Milani blush I really like. I think that you can see it like even under the highlighter and under the other blush that I added. I think that this is what kind of stands out the most, and I think it's a really pretty blush. So I love the color, and I love the formula too. Like, it just applied very nicely, really smooth and creamy, and yeah, I like it. I just like it. These little guys, you already know that I do already like them. I know that I've tried them like each once, and they wear nicely throughout the day. The highlighter looks really nice and glowy. I don't, in my opinion, it doesn't emphasize texture because I do have pretty textured skin right there, or I can when I put highlighter on. But yeah, so I think it looks nice. Okay, and then the last thing, I feel like it's the star of the show, is the little jalapeno eyeshadow palette. I really like it. I think that my look came out lovely, and it was really easy to work with. This eye look took me like 7 minutes maybe, which is pretty good, pretty dang good for like using an eyeshadow palette for the first time especially. And I think that it's a little more versatile than the other palettes because it has the two different shades of shimmer. Like, most of these palettes have, like, there's 2 different shades of shimmer in here, but when they're on the eye, they look almost identical. Even swatched out, they look really similar, but on the eye, they look pretty much the same. And that's how I feel like most of the mini palettes are. So this one I like that you get 2 different shimmers, and then also the matte shades. They're really different. Not really different, but like one's pretty deep, so you can use it as like a liner or like the outer corner like I did. But yeah, I feel like I really enjoyed everything. I liked using some new products. So comment down below, tell me if you tried any of these products and if you like them so far. I really had a good time playing with all of them today, and I'm glad that I added most of them to my collection. I think the 2 things I don't really care about are the marshmallow sponge and the lip balm, but honestly I would have gotten the sponge no matter how it worked because it's a marshmallow. It's freaking adorable. I know, the consumer in me. But yeah, so let me know what you thought of all these products as well. If you've ever tried any of them, or if you're not going to buy them, tell me why. And thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!